Hey, what's going on, everyone? Vega here for SerpentX Tech, and inside this box we have, I believe that's pronounced Dragino or Dragano, model LDS02. This is a LoRaWAN door sensor operating on the US spec 915 frequency. And this is important because remember that Chirp wireless gateway that we got set up? Well, we can install this and that'll be another device that we can use to monitor among a whole host of different devices that are supported, unlike the Helium network. So in this box, it's just your normal door sensor, door open, door close. You can see the two different devices, and when the connection between these two are broken, it lets you, it sends you an alert, a notice, it sends your device, whatever. Now, obviously, just knowing that information is one thing. What to do with that information is going to be a different thing, but let me pull this out of the package. This is part two, Chris, part two. Really neat that they provided to you in an anti-static bag. I like to use that for small electronics, especially if I got to ship it to somebody, to avoid static electricity. They do give you mounting hardware. Looks like 3M double-sided tape and some wood screws, so if you need to mount this on any steel or proper exterior molding, you're definitely going to want better screws than that. And then we got the important information that we need to connect to our gateway, the DEV, EUI, and the app key, which we'll show you how to do that in just a moment. And then the sensor is magnetic. The small one is magnetic. So it's just detecting a break in the magnetic field here when these two are separated, and then triggers the sensor to let you know. We actually got a blinking light already, because on the back side we do got a power with two AAA batteries, and then this cover just goes on, and it actually has on the back of it the lock and unlock. So we're just going to use command strips because it's going to be on the inside of the house and not on an exterior, just to monitor the front door. And in this, we'll talk to our Chirp wireless gateway, and not only be another device that it communicates with, but hopefully might be one that gives us more points, more data points, right? And there's a whole bunch of sensors that we can add to this Chirp wireless gateway, or this LoRaWAN IoT setup, unlike Helium, that we're going to go over when we go to try to add, or after we add this device to our gateway. All right, so here's the sensor. It's connected to the door. Again, I'm just using command tape. It's on the inside, so it's not exactly the most secure. It's not going on exterior. On the left-hand side, I'm not going to show it to you. If you did lose that piece of paper that you need the device UEI ID or app key, it is on the left-hand side here, or the device, or on one of the sides. But let's switch over to the computer and get this guy added to our gateway. All right, so now we're sitting down here at the computer. All we got to do is get logged into Chirp Wireless, which we're going to do right now. And when you go to chirpwireless.com, you just need to go up to the upper right hand corner where you'll see the little login button. When you click login, it's going to take you to a page where you can sign in either with your Google account or an email, whichever you prefer. But you should have already done all this and the registration prior to. And so once you're logged in, you're going to want to go to your devices tab. And remember, we're going to need that information, okay? We're going to need that sticker or the information that's on this device. And it's either on the left or right hand side of that device, or it's on a little sticker that I'm holding here in my hand, but I don't want to share that information with you. And now on the computer, we're going to go ahead and go to add device, LoRaWAN devices, select vendor. Now this is Dragino, is that how I pronounce it? Dragano? I'm not sure. Anyways, we know it's the LDS S02, so we need to look for that one right here, LDS02. Select brand. Interested, so this is going to be our US 902 to 928, and then we need to put in our information that's on that sticker. There's even a QR code scanner. If you click that, your little camera will pop up, and then you might get an error because I have privacy permissions on, so I don't want to let my camera just do whatever unless I'm authorizing it, like here on OBS. But basically, what's on your sticker here, you need to enter in that information, the device EUI and the app key, okay? So just follow what's on the sticker or go get the device, enter that in here. And now once you have all that entered, just go ahead and hit next. This information is optional, but you can label it just so you know it's farm 1, farm 2, lettuce garden, tomato garden, corn, whatever, right? This is just your information. You select the location and then you give it a private name so you know where this device is, or where it's connected or what it's connected to. Okay, so in this case, we're just going to call it door and then choose our location. I'm not going to show you my location, but most of you know where or abouts I live. I'm just not going to give you specifics. Now, you can add sub locations, especially if you have multiple wireless gateways from Chirp, to where you can, specify specifically where this device is and which gateway it's connected to, so on and so forth. But just go ahead and click save. And now you can see on my screen, we got 2 devices set up. Now, it's probably going to take a minute for this lightning bolt to start flashing green. I am seeing green at the device. Matter of fact, let me go take you to go see that. And that's pretty much it. You can manage the device by clicking on it. And now over here, you can see the data of the device as it comes in. It may take a little bit of time for it to populate. Just be patient. Real quick interruption. It took less than 5 minutes for the device to be detected. We can see now it is online. We can see the location, which is blurred out for you, as well as the alarm, which is false. If it was true, that means it was open, as well as the door open status, the battery voltage of 3.108 volts, I believe. I'm not sure what the actual reading is here, but it says BAT V, so I'm guessing voltage. And then door open times 35 times. That's how many times I've been playing around with it and breaking the magnetic field of the 2 devices. Last door open duration, how long the door was left open for, so I can see how long my son had left the door open. Mod 1, the gateway it's connected to, and its signal strength. And this is just one sensor of many that can be utilized with these gateways to make your enterprise, commercial, or residential applications just that much more data driven. What you do with that data is going to be up to you, but it's just great to see all these devices being supported, LoRaWAN, IoT, 2.4G, so on and so forth, unlike the Helium ecosystem, which is really, really restrictive. Either way, let's continue on with what I was saying. Devices, at least here in my house, I have 2 devices connected to this gateway with plans to add more, like ways to monitor the weather conditions, the water conditions, outside temperature, humidity, so on and so forth, because this device allows, I guess, a larger span of capabilities than, say, your Helium miner. Matter of fact, if we go to their main website, here are some of the devices showing on the screen right now that are supported, with many more to come in the future. So I'm very interested, and here's the one that we have right here, the Dragino LD-SO2 LoRaWAN door sensor. You got MileSight. Some of these devices are a little bit up there as far as expense, but some of these devices are like a rat trap. Look at that. Are convenient for not just a residential environment, but commercial and enterprise applications. Either way, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Do me a favor on the way out, hit the like button, make sure to get subscribed, hit the notification bell to stay up to date, as well as check out additional links in the description to help support the channel and what we do here. I know people are still trying to hunt down these Chirp wireless gateways. They've been selling NFTs. They're selling out really fast, and then you use that NFT to purchase your gateway when available. But I'll just leave links down to the Discord and various groups so that way you can go hunt how you like. You all have yourself a wonderful day. Take care. I'll catch you in the next one.